Hi. So yes, I am recording this immediately after the Ibuki video for notice, but I think this is what I really wanted to talk about it today. Why did I move my camera? The new Ryoma, the new Gudaguda event that's coming out mid-November. I've never noticed that they do like expected mid-November. I don't know why I find that so funny, but expected mid-November. I didn't really notice that until now. But I wanted to talk about this mostly because, you know, the banners are coming up and people love Gudaguda, myself included. This is why I'm very excited for it. I love Gudaguda, but the banners are very interesting this time. Actually, they're very interesting, the banner units. But big disclaimer, as you can see right there, you need to clear Hail. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you need to clear Hail 5. That's about 5.5 to do this event. You need to do this. Now why, I actually don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know what's going on in this event particularly for you to have to do that, but that's why you're having this story campaign in the first place. But yeah, so if you haven't completed it, you got like, I want to say you got like a week, maybe a week and a half until it happens. Actually, Ibuki goes away in the 14th, so I would expect it to a little bit after the 14th is when it's probably gonna come out, or maybe the 14th exactly. That way we don't have like a dead week with like no banner. But more importantly, let's just get right into talking about the servant. So where is it? Right here. So I'm not gonna talk about the event itself. You can do that yourself, but more importantly, you know, let's just talk about the main star over here. Well, maybe not the main star, but let's just talk about the welfare servant, Mysterious Ramaru X. By the way, I love how she looks. Also, this is the first and I think only Avenger welfare that we got. This is the first and the only one, and that's very interesting actually, because now anybody can have a an Avenger, which everybody likes it. I am sad now that I think about it because I didn't get Ishtar, and I wanted to have all of the Avengers. Okay, anyways, let's just talk about Ramaru, because she's actually very interesting. Her entire kit revolves around crits, but the biggest flaw that I'll say right now, she doesn't have like crit damage up. Her entire kit revolves around like crits, and she doesn't raise her crit damage like at all. So first skill increases one ally's star absorption for one turn, increases their critical. I'm blind. I literally read this over like 3 times in a row and I didn't see this. I am just stupid. What? It's 50%. Oh hell no, she's broken. She's broken. She's good. She's actually, I was like, okay, well, she's kind of like balanced. She revolves around crits. That's what I was gonna say. But she doesn't have, to balance it out, she doesn't have crit damage up. No, she has 50% crit damage up. It's only for 1 turn, but it's targeted. You can give this to an ally and removes their debuffs. Like, that's crazy. Okay, that's actually insane. Her second skill, 40% chance to charm all enemies. Yeah, if this ever happens, I mean, good for you. This will never ever matter, I don't think. Like, why did they do this? It's probably just like, because to be fair, if they only did like, okay, it reduces all enemies defense by 20%, as well as a 10-star bomb, like as a second skill, that's fine as well. And I guess this is just like for lore reasons, I guess. Aren't they lovely, those eyes? Like, it's just like lore reasons, I guess, why she has this in the first place. But you know what, don't ever rely on this. If you do, no, may the gacha lords be with you. God, I love this song. I didn't realize it was playing. Okay, anyways, and her third skill increases own arts performance for 3 turns by 30%, 20% NP battery, and another 10 star bomb. I was gonna say critical bomb. 10 star box. So overall 20 star bomb on her separate, which is pretty damn powerful actually. She has defense down, she has 20 star bomb, and then she also has a targeted critical damage up for like any of your allies. Like it's good. Like she's very decent. She's a good DPS, and she's like okay support. Like if you need a crit, if you don't have a what you call a crit support, she can get the job done because 50% is good. Targeted is good. One turn, obviously. Yeah, yada yada yada. Also, critical absorption. I probably said that, but you know, let's just emphasize it. Also, the one thing that I also noticed, look how many passives she has. Like, goddamn, I know you're Avenger. Avengers have a lot of passives. Like, she has Avengers. You have this the passive where you gain, you gain like 3% NP gauge back every single turn, and as well as like when you take damage. But like, goddamn woman, you have a lot of passives. You have a lot of passives, but you know they're not that important. I mean, they're nice to have, but you know, nothing too big, nothing too important. But more importantly, her NP ignores defense. It's I completely forgot. I skipped over the big part. It's AOE and it ignores people's defense. It's arts as well. So I'm ignoring a lot of the important parts. I'm just skipping over things. It's AOE. It's arts. Ignores enemies' defensive buffs, not defense, defensive buffs, and then also increases her generation rate for 1 turn. So she'll make more stars as well. Yeah, like she's pretty good as like a sub DPS, I guess. It's kind of, we don't really have much of like sub DPS in Big Go, mostly because it's all about like min turning and that type of things. But no, she's fine. She's actually like a really good addition to like most people's like accounts, because she just does like she's just decent. She's just good. I don't think she's anything crazy, simply because like, okay, well, it just lasts for 1 turn and then most of her things like go away. But still, she's very good for everybody to have. Like, that's just a W servant for everybody to have. But I've been talking to her about her for a while, but let's get to the more important things, which is actually maybe I should show the banners first. Who's in the banners first? So the first banner that we are getting, this is not the right thing. The first banner you're getting is of Izumo no Okoni. I can't pronounce names, don't judge me. So yeah, I'll say this: Berserker Noble is actually, I really like Berserker Noble. She's just like like it's hard to reliably use her unless you're just like trying to like 3 turn with her or some like something cheesy. She's not that good though. But you know, niche. Okay. But her, on the other hand, I think she's the first single target quick caster that we got. Is she? Now that I'm thinking about it, who else does this? Ew, like, is a single target quick? Wait, is she the only one? There's no fucking way. She might be the only one. Yeah, because you're AoE, you're, I think, AoE as well. You're Buster, and you're not, hasn't even been released on NA yet. I think you are. What? That's insane that it took so many years for us to get a 5-star, this is the wrong one, a 5-star single target quick caster. I know there's a lot of like conditions, but you know, the game's been out for so long. But I'll say this, she's good. I always think that like these like caster DPS are valuable simply because we don't get too many of them. I always think they're always very, very valuable. But overall, I'm not gonna go over her abilities too much, but I think I low-key, I'm considering summoning for her. Actually, let me go over her real quick. Quick up, buster up, and evasion for 2 turns. Good, solid. 7 turns, turn. I know you guys can see it, but a 7 turn cooldown. which is unfortunate, but it makes sense with her third skill. Second skill, Star Absorb, critical damage up by 100% for one turn, but 100%. And then inflicts defense down for enemies for 3 turns. This buff only lasts for 1 turn, but you know, if you're using her on a chain, if you're using her NP, if you're NPing with her and then you're using 2 other attacks, that's 30% defense down for the enemy for 3 turns. It's pretty decent. Actually, never mind, I didn't read this. When critical attacking, I'm stupid. I'm a little bit stupid. Not as good, but you know, it's like when she already has like a 1,000 wait, 1,000, that's kind of low, isn't it? 1,000 Star Absorb, isn't that low? Or am I thinking, I'm thinking of like, okay, I'm just like going all over the place. I'm pretty sure this is low though. Doesn't like Ryko have like 5,000? Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, Ryko. I'm pretty sure she has, because I just use her a decent bit, so that's why I use her as a reference. Yeah, hers, that's really low Star Absorption. I mean, I know she's a caster at the end of the day, and Raiko's a berserker, but you know, that's still really low Star Absorption. It's very interesting. But anyways, 100% crit damage. It's like, it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit like a truck. It's gonna hit like a truck. And then her third skill, also this is on the 5-turn cooldown. This matters a lot because her third skill, it reduces an ally's kill cooldown by 1. Yeah, so this is why this is at 7. This is why this is at 7. And also this being at 5 with this turn cooldown, I know this all only lasts for 1 turn, but you know, that makes up for it. That's the whole reason why it works. Also 50% battery, and then 15 star bomb. Good, very good. You can loop with it. I know it says 7, but if you use this on herself, this goes to 6. It works. Actually, you don't even need that. I'm thinking of Koyunskaya, but she's quick. I'm thinking of Koyunskaya, but she's quick, so it doesn't even matter. And then for her NP, as I said, single target, quick, reduces enemies quick resistance by 20%. It goes first, which is very important nowadays. Imagine that if somebody doesn't have this nowadays, like that's just like robbery. And then also very important, demonic enemies attack up, like 150% damage against demonic. That's good. That is a good niche to have. It is only for her NP, but that is a good niche to have. That is a very good niche to have. Yeah, no, overall, I think she's really good. She's really good. I'm probably gonna be summoning for her. I also love how she looks. Absolutely adore how she looks. She looks so cool to me. She looks so cool to me. Outside of that, let's go to the second summoning banner real quick, where we have Sakamoto Ryoma. We also have a rerun for Demon King Nobu. I'll briefly talk about her because she does get her buff. Actually, I think let's just talk about her first. But actually, beforehand, Okita still kind of sucks. I have her level 100. I have her NP2. I love her so much. I wish she got buffed. Who the fuck is texting me? Stop texting me. She still kind of sucks. It's a shame. Stop texting me. Bro, I just where was I? Why did you have to? Who the fuck distracted me? What did you? It was some bullshit. That's why they distracted me. It was some stupid bullshit. I can't even say it because they're very unhinged. Anyways, Demon King Noble. Let's just talk about her before Ryoma real quick. She gets her third skill buff where she gets a 30% NP battery. So now she can loop. You do need a pen. Yeah, you do need like the maxed out of pens, technically speaking, to like loop. Do you need them? I mean, if you're using Oberon, it's well, technically speaking, don't, technically speaking, but you know, she can now loop. She has a 30% NP battery, and then she also gets like a buster up for on a burning field. So her damage just went up a lot. It's very good. It's very good for her, but she's still like she's alright. At the end of the day, her whole old niche is just going against divine and doing that a lot of damage against divine enemies on her NP. That's why she was so good on Olympus. I remember using her on Olympus. She just did a good amount of damage against divine enemies. Where is it? Yeah, removes all divinity. And then here, 100%, 50% divinity, extra damage against divinity enemies. So she's okay. She's niche, but I love Demon King Nobu. Also, by the way, literally peak ascensions. This is such a cool ascension for OG Nobu. Need I say more? Like need I say more? Need I say more? Like I really don't have to say more. And then peak design, like it looks so cool. This is literal peak. It's such a cool design. It's such a cool design. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go with the main person of this event. It's Ryoma and Oryou, which, by the way, look at her. She's adorable. You can see I grabbed the wrong thing. Let me fix this. Look at her doing the peace sign. Adorable. It's adorable. Anyways, I'll be honest, he's okay. I'm not gonna be pulling for them simply because I already have somebody that fills his exact role, and I love her so much. Let me go show her. Let me go show her real quick because I love showing her off. Look at Melt. I love Melt so much. I would NP but I would go for NP5 for her, but I'm broke. And then if I NP5 there, I would 100% get her to a 120. But you know, that's not gonna happen anytime soon because I'm broke. Maybe if I win the lottery, that'll happen. But anyways, he's kind of awkward, I'll be honest. So he serves the same purpose where he's a AoE Lancer. He's an AoE Arts Lancer. Same role as Melt, but the main problem with him is that I feel like he just doesn't refund. He doesn't refund enough to whatchamacallit. Doesn't refund enough to be able to be a consistent looper. And overall, he's just like he's meh. He's just overall meh. So first skill increases arts up for your entire party. Critical up for your entire party, and then overcharges your entire party for 1. So actually good at utility for your entire party. That's the main difference between him and somebody like Melt, where he's just not he at least has some party support. Melt is just completely selfish. But for him, he does have some party support. It helps a lot. The overcharge, especially with actually very valuable, especially with because you're using Castoria, so this helps a lot with her giving an extra charge for NP. Is very good. His second skill, what the fuck is this? Only the enemy NPC version? What? I don't know what this means. This is spoilers, but I don't know what this means. Anyways, 50% NP charge up, and then also increase the own buff removal resistance, and then debuff immunity for 3 turns. Actually good. It's fine as this. It's hard because that's the only survivability tool that he has. It's like it's fine to have, but like he has no other survivability besides this. That's also one of the biggest problems, because this is his first skill is very good for like challenge quests, that type of thing, because it's party wide. It buffs him, it buffs his party, and also because you're using Castoria with him, it's good utility. His second, but like he doesn't have any form of survivability to accompany him besides, you know, the debuff immunity. It's unfortunate. If he had like, I don't know, like a 2-turn or 2-attack dodge, anything like as simple as that will help you so much. Third skill, increase his own arts performance up for himself, Buster performance up, blah blah blah, and then critical start regeneration every turn. 10, 30, 30, 6 turn cooldown, 6 turn cooldown, 6 turn cooldown. Like, if you look at his skill, you're just like, okay, well, you know what? He's good, right? He's good. He looks solid. He looks solid, and he kind of is. But it's just like when you use him, he feels lacking. That's what I experienced. That's what I experienced when I had him on JP before I lost my account. Dark times. He just felt lacking. I'll be completely honest. He never felt like he was like, oh yeah, you're doing such like consistent damage every single turn, yeah, or you have good like refunds. He always felt like lacking, and it's sad, but you know, his NP though, like this is the only other form of survivability that he has, and it's on his NP, and it's only like 50% defense up for one turn. Like it's so awkward to use. It's awkward to use. It's very awkward to use. What the fuck is this enemy NPC? Okay, no, never mind. And then also he does also have another like increased NP damage, but like it's good. It stacks. It helps him loop. Like he still feels like he's like a couple like if he had like how do you fix him? Make him like actually like good? You would need like whatchamacallit? Actually no, that wouldn't even help him. Never mind. You know what, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say because I don't think that would genuinely help him. I don't know, he just feels very lacking. I'll be honest. If you like him, I love Sakamado, I love Oryou, I love their dynamic. They're very enjoyable. If I had more money, I would 100% be pulling for them, mostly because I also want all Gudaguda units. It's lacking. It's lacking. It's somewhat of a lacking unit. I'll be completely honest. I think Izuno no Kuni is much more valuable for like anybody's account compared to Ryoma. Obviously, he's a decent like also looper. So if your account just doesn't have a good looper to go with Castoria, like he's okay. If you get him to NP2, it's even better. But still, it's just like he feels awkward to use. But that's basically it. I would recommend everybody to summon for. Honestly, I'll recommend people to skip. If I'm being completely honest, like they're okay, but like if you're gonna summon, I would summon on for her specifically. I would summon for her. Sadly enough, not Ryoma. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's basically the video. I think the biggest dub that we got out of this is Mysterious Ramaru X, which every time that I read her name, I just think of more collection, which it's just the brain rot. It's just the brain rot. But anyways, that's basically it. I think she's the biggest like W that we got out of this event. So yeah, that's basically it. Alright, y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts, tell me who you're pulling for. I don't know if I'm gonna be pulling that for as well. So you know what, if you wanna, I don't know where I was going with that actually. You know what, anyways, bye.